everyone, and welcome to What's New Wednesday for the month of May 2023. I am so excited having you joining me today as we dive into the newest and most exciting features Canva has to offer this month. I love learning all about our international audience, so please let me know in the chat where you are coming in from today. And while you let me know a little bit about yourself, I'll tell you a little bit about me. If this is your first time joining one of our events, welcome. My name is Katie, and I am a design educator here in our Austin, Texas office. At Canva, our team is constantly working on ways to update our platform, improve our existing features, and make our existing features the best they can be. And because we are always coming out with exciting features, we have started this new monthly event to showcase just that. So if this is your first time joining us, I really hope it won't be your last, because we will be doing this for next month too. But for today, here are the topics we're going to go over. Lots of magic on the schedule today. I can't wait to show you. Okay. We are going to be dropping a link to the handbook in the chat. And this handbook goes along with this presentation. So make sure you grab it, as it's going to have links to resources for things we're going to discuss, some practice tutorials for you, and just some really great things to get you designing right away. So, did anyone attend Canva Create in March? Let me know. We dropped some really great features and updates that I know so many of you are really excited about, and so am I. There were so many amazing features that I want to make sure you don't miss out on anything and aren't left with any questions about how they work. So with that in mind, we've chosen 3 exciting new features to go over today. These are going to help you streamline your work and create more easily. So, are we excited to get started? First up in the world of magical new features is Magic Presentation. Tell me, have you ever been tasked with making a presentation for work or school and you just can't quite get started? Well, then this feature is for you. Turn a blank page into your first draft in seconds with Magic Presentation. Magic Presentation helps you to create engaging and on-brand presentations in no time. Just tell it a little bit about your idea in a few words and watch as it generates a range of designs, all with an outline and content containing relevant information on each slide to get you started. This is frictionless storytelling delivered fast, and best of all, it's free. Let Magic Presentation do the hard work up front, and then you just go back in and fill in your unique story. Something worth mentioning is that Magic Presentation is not meant to totally create your presentation for you, okay? It's meant to act as a starting point, help you get your creative juices flowing. Also, at this time, Magic Presentation is only available in English. Now, for education accounts, teachers and those with administration accounts, you are free to use this, but at this time, it is not available to students. Another thing to note is while this feature is free, it may generate a design with a premium element in it, like a photo or a video. So if you don't want that watermark, you'll need to either replace it with a free element or pay the fee to get that element. Also, while Canva offers several presentation sizes, this one is really only going to work in the 16:9 ratio. And I'll show you what I mean by that in the demo in just a second. So, y'all ready to see it in action? Right. So we are in our space and we're going to go ahead and type in presentations. Now, see what I mean? There are several different presentation sizes. 16:9 ratio is the one we want to go with. Now, down here, we have Canva Assistant. Canva Assistant is so cool. You can find anything you want, videos, search for photos, or just different elements. How cool. But today, Magic Design for Magic Presentation. Okay, so here we want to go ahead and tell Magic Presentation what we want. Use at least 5 words, but you can use up to 100. And the more descriptive you are, the more descriptive your content is going to be, the more specific it's going to be. So I want to create a pitch deck for my yoga startup company. I'm starting a yoga branch, a yoga studio. I want to get investors. I want to create a pitch deck that's going to tell people why they should invest, what our mission statement is, why we're different. So that is my prompt to get started with this. And let's see what it creates. Okay. So here under template styles, it's a little random, different fonts, different colors, but under your styles, that's going to be in your brand. Like if you have a brand kit set up, that's going to be specific to your brand. So let's see those. Cool. All these different designs. And now you can kind of see what it's going to look like here. Lots of important information that you would want to put in a pitch deck to try to get funding, your problem statement, your target market, your financials. Okay. Again, you're going to want to fill it out with your own information, but what a great starting point. So since I have my brand kit set up, here are all my colors. That dark green is kind of hard to look at. Let's change it to the light green for my background color. Much better. Let's have a look at this one. I love that. I'm already getting ideas of how I'm going to fill this out. So let's go to create my presentation to get started. So first thing we're going to want to do, put our startup name here. So let's delete this. Nourish Yoga. Go to your brand hub, which we are going to talk about more in a minute, and pull in your logo. Love it. Perfect. And yeah, from here, just go to each slide and put in your own specific content. It's getting you started with, a generic problem statement, but you're going to want to put in your own mission statement. They're going to want to know more about your specific target markets or your unique approach. Or here on our team, let's go ahead and put a picture of someone from our team. Let's go to our folders. No, our images. And here are pictures of our team. Let's pull in someone to start really personalizing this. I love that. Sometimes all you need is a nudge to get you going. And I bet Magic Presentation is going to make the process of starting your presentation much less daunting. Okay, let's keep the magic going, shall we? Magic Edit is a really exciting feature that I've seen a lot of users online already diving into. We've gotten some really exciting feedback on this one. So do let us know in the chat if you've already dug into this feature and what you've started creating. So is your picture missing something? Do you want to swap something out? Magic Edit lets you add or replace something in an image in seconds. Just choose where you want to add something, describe it to Magic Edit, and watch as it appears. And best of all, this tool is free. So for everyone, regardless if you're on a free or paid plan, you can start using it. The only exception is the student plan on the education plan. Also, regardless of your plan, you can create 100 images per 24-hour cycle. So let's see it working. Okay, So I have this image right here. Let's say I run a boutique. These are my products that I sell, but I'm actually out of that shoe. And I still want to display the bags. So I want to remove and replace the shoe. So let's go up to Edit Photo, Magic Edit. Adjust your brush size. And now start brushing over whatever you want to replace. Make sure to get the entire item brushed over. This is a really springy picture, so I want to replace it with some flowers. So some pink and orange flowers. Beautiful. Generate. Oh, got some good options already. Okay. I really like that. And I think it enhances the photo so I can keep using it until that shoe gets back in stock. So done. How easy was that? Now I want to show you another use case for this. So let's scroll down. All right. So in this image, we literally have a blank canvas. And how boring is that? So I want to add something cool, something exciting in that blank spot. So let's go to Magic Edit and start highlighting our space. Now it's important you get every single inch of it in there. I think I can see I've missed a little bit of a corner. So let me get the rest of this space and then go up, and there we go. Now in my dream living room, I would have a beautiful painting of the Austin, Texas downtown skyline. So let's see what it generates. Okay. These are some good options. Okay. I like that, but I don't love it. So why don't we generate a few new results and see what else we can come up with? Now that I love. Done. Now I have my perfect living room space here. So now that you've seen this exciting new feature, I'd love to hear what you are going to start creating soon. Let us know in the chat. And yeah, I can't wait to see all the creative stuff you come up with. Next up, we have some really, really exciting changes to Brand Hub. Now, if you're using Canva for teams or even on your own to organize and promote your brand, then listen up, because this section is going to be a game changer for you. We've gotten really amazing feedback about this as well, both from large organizations with dozens or hundreds of people working in them to freelancers working on their own or with a small team. So I can't wait to show you what's up in the Brand Hub. We have improved brand kits to provide you more control on how your brand is being used for content creation. Centralize all your brand assets and enjoy a refreshed brand kit experience that beautifully showcases your brand internally, with a space for logos and colors and fonts like there's always been, but now photos, icons, and graphics, alongside a space for you to contextualize brand guidelines. Tell your team how you want those assets used, bringing everything in to one place, making it so easy to stay on brand regardless the size of your team. Having brand photos, graphics, and logos you use on a regular basis in the brand kit is going to save your team confusion, is going to streamline the design process, and it's just going to make everything so much easier for you. And all of this results in a brand hub in the editor being much, much more user-friendly and robust. Now, brand kits are a Canva Pro feature. So if you're ready to take your organization's branding to the next level, this one's for you, and let's see what it can do. Okay, so let's head over to our brand hub. Now that verbiage has changed a little bit, but this is where your brand kit and your brand template and brand controls now live. The templates and controls have moved. This is their new home. Their functionalities are the same though. So, if you're not familiar, brand templates are where the designers on your team can make templates for you to use and reuse. And controls are the controls that your admins put in place to make sure that you have proper guidelines on what colors and fonts to use in your designs. But what I really want to focus on is the brand kit. So let's head into this one. So logos are pretty much the same. A nice familiar look and feel. Colors, the look has changed a little bit, but functionality is the same. Now fonts is the first one. Look at all those different sections for fonts, like quotes and captions. And now the big changes, photos. If you've got the stock photos that you're using in all your designs, put them in here. Graphics, icons. Now let me show you how about when we jump into the editor, what a difference this makes. Brand hub in the editor, and look at this. Your brand kit used to just be colors and fonts and a couple of things, but now it is so much more full. Your brand templates are right there. No going and searching for them. No looking through folders, right there in the editor, in your hub. This is an Instagram post. So there we go. There are our Instagram templates right there. Now we've used this template a lot. And so let's say we want to freshen it up with some of our new assets. So let's go down to photos. We have this new photo of a woman reading a newspaper. And we want this to be a post for our news brand. So let's remove the old logo, go down to graphics, add in our new graphics. News. Some minor formatting. I really, really think this is going to help your team avoid any confusion that there might have been, and just make it easier to navigate. Let's go ahead and now we've got all these icons. Not that it was hard to find before when they lived in folders, but now it just takes the guesswork out of finding your icons that you're using in all your designs anyway. Do some more formatting. There we go. You know what? In just a few clicks, in just a few minutes, we have pretty much redesigned this post to be a little bit more fresh. Now, I always have a best practice of making sure to title any post you have, and then make sure to save it in a folder. That way your team can find it more easily and you can find it more easily. So shared with you. So this obviously would go in any kind of social media folder that you have. There's our Instagram folder, and there you go. I think you'll find that these updates are going to make the process of designing, staying on brand so much easier and streamlined for yourself and your entire team. What do y'all think? Okay, lastly, certainly not least, I want to talk about a feature that goes hand in hand with the brand hub and brand kit update. I love this feature. And I can just see so many brands getting really great use out of it. Let me give you a scenario. Let's say you're a business owner and you've recently rebranded your company and you have a new logo. I know that is such an awesome feeling, and you're so proud of your new look and you can't wait to show off your awesome new designs. But you've already created hundreds of social posts and merchandise and business cards with your old logo. Does this mean you need to start over from scratch? Because that is going to be so time consuming. I'm happy to tell you, no starting over from scratch, no manually going and replacing it. Speed up your rollout and keep your designs looking fresh with a one-click switch. Instantly change logos and imagery on any existing or new Canva designs like magic. So, say goodbye to manual adjustments of outdated logos. Replace your logos in your brand kit and it'll automatically update across your designs. Now, logos and images can be replaced across designs from either within the brand kit, if you want to do just sweeping all of your designs, or from within certain folders. So if you're only looking to update certain types of designs, it gives you that flexibility to do a big sweeping rebrand, or just, pick a few things here or there to slowly trickle out your new look and feel. Right now, this feature can only be used on desktop or your desktop app, so not on mobile at this time. And since it goes hand in hand with the brand kit, it is only for Pro and Teams users. Also, to access this feature, you'll need to be a brand designer, an owner of the team, or an admin on the account. So make sure you're aware of your status within your team space. Let's have a look at this. Back to our brand hub. Let's go ahead and hop in that brand kit. Now, here's our old logo. I'm going to go ahead and label it just for continuity, outdated, the bulletin logo. And here's our new logo, already titled such. Hit the little 3 dots, replace across designs, and now it's going to do a scan of all of the designs with that logo in it. So you can select all, but let's say I'm being cautious. I want to go ahead and just select 3 to get started. It also shows you a preview of what that design looks like right now. Continue. And choose what you want to replace it with. And you'll see down at the bottom, from the B to the newspaper. And now you can see a preview of what that's going to look like. So if at this stage you're like, oh, I'm not ready, you can close that design out, but I'm ready. Let's see it in action. How quick was that? That was so quick. Can you imagine how quick it would be to do across hundreds of designs? And there we go. You see the refresh in real time. Do some formatting if you want to, but how cool is that? How quick was that? Really, I'm so excited about this feature, in case you couldn't tell. I'm sure any of you brand managers out there are going to be really excited about it too. It's going to save you so much time in refreshing your brand so you can start showing it off, printing new merch, printing new business cards, just getting your new brand look and feel out there to your audience. I love this. Okay, now as we wrap up, I always want to draw attention to some other great features that we have coming out right now. They didn't make it into the event, but they are noteworthy nonetheless. So if you haven't grabbed that handbook, we can go ahead and share that link again. Go ahead and head towards the back of the handbook. We have links to these new and noteworthy features that I know you're just going to love. Layers, beat sync, and text to image are going to help you create impressive content more quickly. And as always, Canva has so many great resources for you to learn more about using Canva for your brand, for your business, or for whatever you use Canva for. We also have plenty of events just like this one coming up, so make sure to check out our events page. Both of these are linked in the handout too. And don't forget about Canva Design School. Canva Design School has self-paced modules available to everyone, so you can always be upskilling. Tons of tutorials available on topics both at the beginner level and advanced level. So whatever you want to work on, Design School has you covered. And that's it. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you found this event helpful and you're now inspired to go out and start designing. And I hope to see you again next month. Thanks, everyone.